Hello people and welcome to another episode of PCP 101. Today we talk about this shirt really doesn't work with against the background. There, that stands out much better. So today's episode of PCP 101 we are talking about a transformation, a transition, a beautiful evolution where Gibbontake became Hippo. Very interesting, I know. So I've rewatched all of my old PCP 101 videos. The Gibbontake one especially, I have terrible hair in, and God, it was humiliating. Anyway, the point is that today, Gibbontake as a pony analyst, not very interesting to me. I don't really care about My Little Pony. However, Hypocrite is an excellent video game analyst. So, in 2014, we're around in the summer of 2014 now, that's where we are. He still has the Gibbontake channel. So, in doing pony analysis, Gibbontake reached around 16,000 subscribers. In his last pony analysis video, his last Gibbon's Take, was on February 14th of 2015. So, over the course of 2014, he slowly shifted away from doing pony analysis on the Gibbontake channel because he was launching another channel. So, on July 7th of 2014, the Hypocrite channel is launched with the first video, Nostalgia is a Good Thing. And this video is kind of flat. It's just him talking like into a camera. But the Hypocrite channel became very, very interesting because of a character. And this is where PCP 101, this is going to occur again. Long story short, there's like what actually happened, the real history, and then there is the lore. And a lot of times these things are the same thing. A lot of times they may be slightly different, but like they are intertwined, and you can't like just have the history without the lore, and the lore makes no sense about the history. So the lore of the Hypocrite channel is that one day Gibbon, Louis Batten, his real name, just walked down the street and he meets the Hippo, who was represented by a stuffed animal hippo in the videos. The Hippo, we don't know that much about his like backstory. We know that he maybe had a family that he lost or was killed somehow. We know that he says that Louis or Gibbon, by the way, whoever this man is called Gibbon, Louis, or Hypocrite. That fluctuates a lot, and frankly, it can be a little annoying. Generally, I refer to him as Hypocrite, but any one of those titles works for him. So, we know that Gibbon somehow helped the Hippo out of a bind. And so the Hippo decided to return the favor by coming and living with him and them starting an analysis channel together. Hippo, there's a Hippo, and Crit. Gibbon is the critic. And together they review video games and they make games analysis. Specifically, they make retro games analysis, focusing mostly on old PS2 and PS1 classics. Alright? And the sort of meta-narrative of the channel is that, like, Hippo, who is kind of an abusive, very powerful personality, will often, like, force Louis or give him the motivation to do a review. The Hippo, while being a little dim-witted, is often, like, really good at video games, like, demonstrated to be far better than Gibbon is. And, it's just really hilarious. It's good stuff. So, that starts properly with, on July 11th of 2014, just 4 days before after that last video, Dark Cloud, a hidden gem on the PS2, a hypocritical review. That video is launched, and that is a review of the PS2 game Dark Cloud. So yeah, he does videos on Dark Cloud, Jak and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank, ranging from 15 to 25 minutes. Sly Cooper, and often, why is there an L in there? So often, Hippo's review style is to focus on what he doesn't really do a holistic review, taking into consideration like every element of the game. Instead, he likes to focus on like what makes that game special. And that always lends this sense of like extreme sincerity, I suppose you would say, to Hippo's videos. They're very sincere. You can tell that he really means it. Because, like, the things that he comes up with, the points, the angles that he attacks, are things that, like, no one else really mentions about these games. What makes what he calls a hypocritical review special is that, like, you can tell that only he would have come up with that point. And there's just this degree of sincerity and, like, realistic, like, this guy really loves these games. And, you know, Hypocrite has talked personally about how he doesn't really care for modern graphics or a lot of modern games besides, like, the Dark Souls franchise. And he really has a passion for this, like, era of video games from, like, 2000 to 2007. And he really focuses on that. And through that, you can get, like, you know, he's kind of an expert on them. So Hypocrite's kind of challenging to talk about from a timeline standpoint. Because you'd think that all this happened in 2014. No. Basically, like, I've already mentioned videos that took place all the way through 2015. Hippo was pretty slow on developing these videos. Also because, you know, they take a lot of time to edit. You can tell they are pretty highly edited content. Hippo is very, he's sort of similar to Jesse in that he does a lot of gameplay footage, but a lot of skits. You know, there's a lot of him and the Hippo interacting. And that becomes more and more and more as we'll see into 2016 and 2017. In fact, like, he'll add in... My favorite Hippo videos from Hypocrite are I have the... They're the it's the hard ones. The Rayman videos where he, like, adds in all these new characters, and there's, like, the green screen monster and his brother and tons of crazy stuff. And I guess that's how I would pitch Hippo. He's like a version of Jesse who, like, won't make you depressed. He's a really fun, silly guy. And I'll talk about this later when the PCP comes together, like, formally. But Hippo has always kind of been, like, the emotional heart of the PCP. He's kind of a pure guy. Not that he's really significantly nicer than any others. He just always, like, he's never, like, that fiery in his opinions. Whenever something annoys him, he always kind of, like, talks about it in a very methodical manner. He's never that bombastic. And so, like, everyone respects him. Like, whenever he's trying to say something, everyone will be like, "Shut up! Hippo's trying to talk!" Because they all want to hear what he has to say, because he's always so polite about the way he presents his ideas. And he always thinks through his thoughts very well. No one has ever disliked Hippo. Okay? No one does. In fact, almost every member of the PCP at one point was openly gay for Hippo. Everybody, mostly as a meme, but, like, also, come on, look at this face. Why wouldn't you be? Anyway, so yeah, he's just this cute, and also, like, Hippo has a great aesthetic. Like, he's this very spindly, small English dude, but who has massive hair, and occasionally, when he really wants to be epic, a massive beard, and he's just, like, kooky and cool, and I love the character of the Hippo, and his videos are just really fun. But his channel is pretty, stagnant, only coming out a video here and there for 2014 and 2015. That's where we're going to leave him. 2016, 2017, things get a lot more interesting on his channel. But that's where we're going to leave Hippo. Now, you may have noticed, I mentioned that Hippo's last... I guess we could say Gibbon's last pony video was in February of 2015. Now, that channel, the Gibbontake channel, kind of turned into, like, a vlog channel, a mess around channel. A lot of these guys, and this is actually a thing that most YouTubers do have, like, a main channel and a side channel. The main channel being, like, where they put all of their professional content. The side channel being, like, memes and, like, vlogs and such, which is actually, I don't think that's a great practice. I plan on having one channel for my entire career, which will go for the next 50 so years. Hopefully that'll be interesting. We'll all be robots by then anyway. Actually, no. I really hope they don't put our brains in computers in jack. Like, I find that concept to be, like, really boring in a way that I have a hard time explaining. Anyway, that's all really I have to say about Hypocrite for now. We'll talk about him later down the timeline. Oh, yeah, wait, I went into that whole point just to say, The next video is we're gonna cast off the shackles of My Little Pony. We're gonna abandon it, just like they did, because 2015 was really the year of the pony diaspora, of how each member left the pony community for greener pastures and sparklier shores and beautiful women and money and power and fame and sanity and stability and the reasons people do everything. Mostly beautiful women. What am I saying? You know, it's like a nice day out there. I could go out and I could enjoy all that, but I'm in here talking to y'all because frankly that's boring. And I've actually already been outside. I was gonna make a joke about how I'm like a hermit living in here, but actually turns out I have like a pretty good, healthy lifestyle when I'm not like having an existential crisis every 16 hours. I'm closing the blinds because they completely ruined the video. Anyway, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitter. Mostly just follow me on Twitter. I really, really love Twitter, and I love when people like and respond to my. I'll be honest with you here. There's all these like things where you can do like one like equals like one weird opinion, and like I really want to do those, but I don't have enough Twitter followers to get enough likes to like do crazy weird stuff with that. So like make a Twitter account, follow me on Twitter, and then I can do crazy stuff, and it'll be funny. And I'll feel special, because all I really want to do with this channel is feel like my life isn't completely worthless. Bye.